Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief program. I'm your host, Ginny. Today, we bring you exciting updates from the world of finance, entrepreneurship, and the stock market. First up, China's largest private gold producer, Chifeng Jilong Gold Mining, has made its debut on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, raising 2.82 billion Hong Kong dollars to fuel its global ambitions despite a challenging economic outlook. With gold prices soaring, the company's net profit has doubled, and analysts are predicting even higher gold prices in the coming years. Next, we spotlight an inspiring young entrepreneur who is breaking barriers in the male-dominated brewing industry. At just 18 years old, she founded Breer, a craft beer brand that emphasizes food upcycling. Despite facing skepticism due to her age and gender, she's determined to pave the way for future female leaders in engineering and entrepreneurship, advocating for greater gender equality in business. And finally, Hong Kong's stock market faced a slight downturn due to concerns over deflation following a report on declining consumer prices in China. The Hang Seng Index dropped by 0.7%, impacting several major stocks. However, it's not all doom and gloom as some tech stocks managed to gain ground amidst the fluctuations. Please stay tuned for more details. Nikkei Asia reports on Chifeng Jilong Gold Mining, China's largest private gold miner, making its debut on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. The company opened at 13 Hong Kong dollars and 72 cents, matching its offer price amidst a challenging economic backdrop. With plans to invest 50% of the raised 2.82 billion Hong Kong dollars into upgrading existing mines and 40% into international acquisitions, CEO Yang Yifeng aims to attract foreign mining funds from the UK, Australia, and Singapore. Despite the optimism surrounding gold prices, the company faces hurdles as its cornerstone investors are tied to state-owned enterprises, reflecting the complexities of navigating China's regulatory landscape. Chifeng's growth strategy is heavily focused on international expansion, having already made significant acquisitions in Laos and Ghana, which now account for a substantial portion of its revenue. South China Morning Post shares the inspiring story of a young entrepreneur who founded Breer, a food upcycling craft beer brand, at just 18 years old. The founder faced the daunting challenge of being taken seriously in the business world due to her age, and often found herself as the only woman in male-dominated environments, including the brewing industry and her engineering program. Despite initial intimidation, she grew confident in her knowledge of the business and became a role model for other young women. The founder is hopeful for a future where gender equality in entrepreneurship is achieved organically, rather than through mandates, celebrating the strides made in recent years, such as the requirement for women on boards of Hong Kong-listed companies. In another report by South China Morning Post, Hong Kong's stock market experienced a decline due to concerns over deflation in China, with the Hang Seng Index falling 0.7%. The decline followed the release of data indicating a 0.7% drop in China's consumer price index in February, raising fears among investors. Notably, shares of major companies like Li Ning and Haidilao saw significant drops, while some stocks like Baidu and Li Auto managed to gain. The report highlights the broader implications of China's economic performance on regional markets, as investors react to fluctuating consumer prices and overall economic health, showcasing the interconnected nature of the Asia-Pacific financial landscape. South China Morning Post reports that a 35-year-old mainland Chinese man named Yang was injured in a suspected knife attack in Hong Kong, specifically on Butte Street in Mong Kok. The police received a call early in the morning, finding him lying near an herbal tea shop with serious injuries, including knife wounds to his left thigh and bleeding from his right eye. Yang, who possessed a two-way exit permit allowing him to visit Hong Kong, claimed he was attacked at a building on Nathan Road but was too intoxicated to recall the identity of his assailant. The police are treating the incident as wounding and are currently investigating the case. In a creative display of fashion, South China Morning Post highlights Max Mara's Autumn-Winter 2025 collection, which draws inspiration from the literary works of 19th-century sisters Emily and Charlotte Brontë. The collection, showcased during Milan Fashion Week, reinterprets the iconic characters Catherine Earnshaw from Wuthering Heights and Jane Eyre, blending Victorian aesthetics with contemporary styles. The collection features a luxurious array of coats, trousers, and accessories that reflect the Bronte's Yorkshire roots, utilizing fabrics like tweed and intricate knits. Meanwhile, sister brand Sport Max embraces a modern twist with experimental designs and a focus on the women who contribute to the brand's ethos, ensuring that both collections resonate with the essence of femininity while remaining timeless. In the realm of sports, South China Morning Post discusses the anticipation surrounding Hong Kong's football match against Singapore, as head coach Ashley Westwood prepares his team for this critical qualifying match for the 2027 AFC Asian Cup. The rivalry between the two financial hubs adds an extra layer of excitement, especially with Singapore's General Secretary labeling Hong Kong as beatable. Westwood emphasizes the importance of this match, recalling a strong performance against the Philippines as a benchmark. To gear up for the challenge, Hong Kong will face Macau in a friendly match, which Westwood views as an essential opportunity for motivation and team cohesion. With a background in both playing and coaching, Westwood brings a wealth of experience and a strong work ethic to the team, aiming to elevate the competitiveness of Hong Kong's football scene. South China Morning Post highlights the evolving role of Hong Kong within China's national framework, particularly during this year's 2 sessions in Beijing. Premier Li Chong's work report emphasizes the central government's commitment to supporting Hong Kong and Macau in economic growth and international cooperation, marking a significant shift since 2017. As Hong Kong continues to serve as a vital connector to the world, Chief Executive John Lee Ka-chiu is tasked with ensuring that the city meets these expectations through innovative development strategies. However, the upcoming Legislative Council elections bring uncertainty, as speculation grows around the performance of current lawmakers. The central government, keen on enhancing the quality of the legislature, seeks capable members to contribute effectively to Hong Kong's progress, moving beyond mere symbolic representation. Australian Broadcasting Corporation reports on Star Entertainment's precarious financial situation as it considers a $250 million offer from U.S. gaming giant Bally's for a controlling stake. Following a deal with Hong Kong investors that allowed Star to regain control of its Gold Coast casino precinct, the company is under pressure to secure its financial future after its shares were suspended due to a failure to submit financial accounts. While Bally's proposal presents an alternative path for Star, which has been struggling with liquidity and mounting debt, analysts caution that the company must carefully evaluate all options to avoid potential collapse. The unfolding situation highlights the need for decisive action from Star's management to navigate these challenging waters and secure a stable future. In the South China Morning Post's examination of Hong Kong's universities, a concerning trend emerges regarding the increasing dominance of mainland Chinese students among non-local undergraduates. With 75% of first-year non-local students coming from the mainland, concerns are raised about the city's ability to achieve its goal of internationalizing its educational institutions. Lawmaker Tik Chi-yuan criticizes the heavy reliance on mainland students, suggesting that universities prioritize financial gain over a balanced student mix. Despite initiatives to increase the non-local student cap to 40%, most universities have yet to reach this threshold. The Education Bureau asserts that a merit-based admission policy is in place, while efforts are underway to attract more international students, particularly from Southeast Asia, to diversify the academic landscape and enhance Hong Kong's global educational reputation. South China Morning Post the Five Eyes Alliance, established post-World War II, is facing significant challenges as the geopolitical landscape shifts under the weight of US-China tensions and internal fractures among its members, the United States, Britain, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Analysts suggest the alliance is at a crossroads, grappling with its Cold War roots while trying to adapt to modern security and human rights issues. Recent tensions, highlighted by a trade dispute that led to speculation about Canada's expulsion from the alliance, have raised questions about its future direction. Former New Zealand Prime Minister Helen Clark criticized the group for straying from its core intelligence-sharing purpose, arguing it has become too involved in foreign policy coordination. As the alliance navigates these complexities, experts warn that members like Australia must align closely with U.S. strategies or risk being sidelined in the evolving geopolitical arena. South China Morning Post, Louis Shouquan, a pivotal figure in post-war Chinese art, left an indelible mark on the art world before his untimely death in 1975. After relocating to Hong Kong in 1948, Louis transformed his after-work hobby of ink painting into a driving force behind the New Ink movement, which blended traditional Chinese techniques with Western abstraction. His unique perspective, shaped by the dramatic landscapes of Hong Kong, led to works that redefined Chinese art. Louis' Zen paintings, characterized by bold brushstrokes and abstract compositions, resonated with contemporary movements and influenced a generation of artists. He not only created art but also fostered community through the Hong Kong Chinese Art Club and education, paving the way for future innovations in Chinese art that would emerge in mainland China in the following decades. The Sydney Morning Herald, Star Entertainment, a struggling casino operator, is navigating a turbulent financial landscape as it seeks rescue options. Following a deal to sell its stake in the Queen's Wharf Casino Resort, Star has received a competing offer from US-based Bally's Corporation, which proposes to inject at least $250 million into the company. This potential investment could secure the future of nearly 9,000 jobs across New South Wales and Queensland, positioning Bally's to take a majority stake in Star. Amid financial distress exacerbated by regulatory scrutiny and a cost-of-living crisis, Star's shares remain suspended as it explores various financing options, including bridging finance agreements. With looming penalties for alleged breaches of anti-money laundering laws, the stakes are high for Star as it races to stabilize its operations and avoid administration. South China Morning Post, precious metals are making waves in the luxury skincare industry, with products infused with gold, silver, and platinum gaining popularity for their anti-aging and skin-enhancing properties. Historical references, such as Cleopatra's use of gold, highlight the long-standing belief in the benefits of these metals. Today, advancements in nanotechnology allow for better absorption of these ingredients, making them more effective in skincare formulations. Gold, in particular, is praised for its ability to reduce inflammation and brighten the complexion, while platinum is recognized for its antioxidant properties that protect the skin from damage. Silver, although more common, is celebrated for its antiseptic qualities and is increasingly found in products designed for sensitive or blemish-prone skin. As the market for these luxurious ingredients expands, other metals like zinc and copper are also being incorporated into skincare routines, showcasing their own unique benefits. SCMP opinion: the recent seizure of over half a ton of cocaine in Hong Kong serves as a stark reminder of the ongoing battle against drug abuse, particularly among the youth. This significant bust, linked to a sophisticated smuggling operation involving frozen orange juice shipments, underscores the persistent threat of drug trafficking in the city. Despite a reported decrease in drug offenses, the rise of new substances like space oil has alarmed authorities, highlighting the need for continued vigilance and proactive measures. Schools have begun campaigns to educate students about the dangers of these drugs, and law enforcement is adapting to the evolving landscape of drug abuse. The fight against drugs is a marathon, not a sprint, requiring constant adaptation and attention to emerging trends. SCMP opinion: Hong Kong's role in China's national development has become increasingly clear, especially in light of recent political gatherings in Beijing. With the focus shifting from national security to economic growth, officials emphasize the importance of Hong Kong as a key player in international exchanges and cooperation. Premier Li Chang's call for deepening economic ties and enhancing the city's status as a financial hub reflects a broader strategy to navigate the complexities of global geopolitics. The local government, led by Chief Executive John Lee, is urged to move beyond rhetoric and implement actionable plans that leverage Hong Kong's unique strengths. As the nation prepares for a new 5-year development blueprint, the city must align its efforts with national goals to ensure mutual benefits and sustained prosperity. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Stocks to rise and sometimes shiver. Economy goes up and down. In this game we wear the crown. Startups popping like the news. Crypto fashion headline views. Diversify your gains and play. Ride the wave, don't miss the day. Markets moving, never still. Cash in hand, it gives a thrill. Fortunes made and fortunes lost. Pay the price, no matter the cost. Traders hustling 9 to 5. In the numbers we all thrive. Interest rates, they steal the show. Up and down, they always go. Recession tales, inflation tales. Smooth and rocky market trails. Bears and bulls, they lead the dance. Every move a risky chance. Markets moving, never still. Cash in hand, it gives a thrill. Fortunes made and fortunes lost. Pay the price, no matter the cost. Recession tales, inflation tales, smooth and rocky market trails. Bears and bulls, they lead the dance. Every move a risky chance. Markets moving, never still. Cash in hand, it gives a thrill. Fortunes made and fortunes lost. Pay the price, no matter the cost. 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 No matter the cost.